What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Sunday Showdown. Here we are on number three. Feeling good. Here we are with my man Young Peso in the house.
What up, what up? Welcome to episode 3.
Yes, sir. We out here. Big chillin'. There was a lot that happened over the weekend. I met, bruh. There was a lot that was happening over this past week and the weekend. Of course, we had the UFC event. Unfortunately, two. I missed half of the event, unfortunately. I tried to watch the Zhang fight, but I didn't get the chance to finish it. So I only saw like the first couple rounds. And then the other fight with the Irish guy, the Ian dude, I didn't get to see that one at all. But I saw the Cheeto Vera fight and obviously the fight that mattered. The Sugar Sean O'Malley fight. I think that fight was probably the most anticipated out of all them fights anyways. I saw a little bit of people saying that the Ian fight was their most anticipated fight just because of that last press conference before the weigh-in. But I think everybody was coming to watch that Cole. What do they call it? They call it the double champion event or whatever. Everybody was coming to watch Zhang and Aljamain Sterling. That was the bread and butter of that night. Yeah, before we get into the UFC events, let's go over some of the stuff that had happened during the week. There was a lot that was going on. Yo. All right, let's start. Let's start off with. It's kind of crazy to me. Alicia Baumgardner getting testing positive for steroids. What you think?
Uh, I didn't know about that, but that's crazy because he just fought not too long ago.
Heard?
Yeah, I mean, she does look big, so maybe it was noticeable.
Oh wait, you said maybe it was noticeable.
I mean, you never know, man. It could be that she works out a lot or she's just cheating.
Oh
And
wait.
I guess she was just cheating.
I never knew who I never heard of like no female boxers taking steroids. Like I've heard of female MMA fighters taking steroids. I think Cyborg took steroids, but I don't know about no female boxers. That's kind of crazy to me. This is the first time I ever heard of a female boxer getting popped for steroids.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
yeah,
like
there are girls that do that too.
yeah, I see that now. I see that now. That's crazy. How many steroids? That's three so far. That's been popped in this month alone. Cause we still in August. Last week was Virus from Misfits and Dillian White. Now Alicia Baumgartner takes the next spot in being on the steroid tree, man. I think it's just gonna keep growing. That's crazy.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, man. It's just more and more people who's about to get popped. Watch, man. It's the month. It's the month for the steroid pops,
I
yo.
just don't get why people catch them late. It doesn't make sense.
I mean, okay, Virus got caught late, but that's obviously different because Misfits is much smaller than like Matchroom Boxing and I don't know who Alicia Baumgartner is signed to. I think she's Matchroom too. So
Uh,
it's they're obviously much smaller than Matchroom, where they probably don't have the amount of money to spend on like official VADA testing, whereas Matchroom obviously does. They should have a whole lot of money for that. But Dillian White got tested before his fight, and Alicia Baumgardner, yeah, I guess you could say that was late, but she
yeah,
might be taking random tests though. So like before and after her fight in July, she probably was good, and then they just came to test her and see what's up with her, and out of nowhere she negative. I mean she positive. So I don't know, bro.
uh, after the fight,
Not she just got popped like last week or something like that.
yeah. So they tested her after the fight.
But a month after the fight, her last fight was a month ago, July 15th.
Exactly. Why would they test her a month after the fight?
Because it's probably random, bro. She probably signed up
What?
for random testing. That's how. Is that not how VADA works? No, VADA is voluntary
I don't think so.
anti-doping agency.
That doesn't make any sense.
Bro,
They should take the testing at on the weigh-in day.
they do before and after the fight, and they do random uh test periodically before anything else. That's just how they move, bro. That's how you gotta catch these fighters lacking. You think they gonna just let that slide, bro? They gonna wait till the weigh-in day and then they could stop their cycle for the weigh-in day and the fight, and then,
No, they should do it on the weigh-in day, bro. If they get popped, that's it. Just cancel the fight.
bro, I don't think you understand, bro. If they,
What?
I look, if they only test during the weigh-in days, right? They're gonna get the fighters are just all gonna be juiced up, bro. By the time weigh-in comes,
All
they're
right,
gonna
but you
be
say
off
they
the
do it.
juice
You say they
for,
do it before and after the fight.
yeah, they do it before and after the fight,
Okay, why
and
didn't?
um while they're off season.
Okay, why didn't it catch Alicia before the fight?
Because, bro, she might have been negative before and after. This is happening a whole month later, bro. Them results for Matchroom, them shits are coming quick. It shouldn't be taking them no month to find out a
So
result
you're
after.
saying that the results are always inaccurate?
No, I'm saying that since they do it at random, probably during the time of her fight, she tested negative because she wasn't using nothing, and then she tested positive after the fact.
So she wasn't popped during the fight.
Hold on. I'm rereading it now. It says that she tested positive leading into.
Yeah, so we're talking about before the fight.
Yeah, yeah, this is before the fight. Yep. Yeah.
Exactly.
But her test came back clean after the fight.
So what? They're just experts at hiding it.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, shit. That's how it is, man. Sometimes these juicers, yo, these
that
juicers
should
know how to
be
juice up.
that should be fixed. You know.
Yeah, that's crazy though. How she got I don't know why it takes them so long to figure out that she's positive. Like, all right, I understand she was positive leading into the fight, and then after the fight she was clean 2 days after the fight. But like, come on, man, that's craziness. I just had to change up the whole tune for that, cause I
Cause
swore,
bro, it's common sense. Like
no, I swore it said She got popped. I didn't see that it said leading into the fight. But regardless, they do before, after, and random
I mean, if she
distance.
got
So
popped after the fight, would it matter?
yeah, still, it's like
Why? They're not fighting though, or she doesn't have a fight
because if
coming.
she gets popped after the fight, that means that she took it sometime. I would say after the weigh-in. So like that means she would have taken it sometime before the fight, like immediately. Immediately before the fight, she had to have taken something. So that would be crazy.
Is that how steroids work?
Is that how what?
Well, I don't know how steroids work, but
I don't know. I just know that regardless of what she would have taken, she still would have like, all right, let's say she took something. I don't know how steroids work either, but I'm assuming that they don't come in that fast. But like let's say she took something and then during the fight, as the fight was going on, the effects were starting to kick in. So like whatever it was that I don't know what she was taking because it doesn't say. I didn't read into it heavy, but
okay. Let's say for if we're talking about her taking it like an hour before the fight, right? Like in her room. That's I think that would be even crazier because she's not like that's like kind of like a violation against something.
against something. I'm weak.
Well, the rules basically.
Eh,
What?
I'm weak. Nah, it's just the fact that you said something.
But yeah, I don't know what. I know it violates something. I just don't know what that rule is.
Mm. Well, let's see what happens. I mean, they saying that she needs to, what's it called? She's gonna be fighting it because according to her team, she never took drugs in her life. So let's see.
Oh wow.
Yeah, hopefully if they fight it, they come out clean and positive. She can get back on track. Cause that was crazy. That was out of the blue when I seen that, bro. I was like, yo, what? Alicia Baumgartner, of all people, like I don't be hearing nothing about this girl. Nothing. I seen that fight where she was fighting that white girl, and at the weigh-in, she was calling her a Karen and shit. But I don't really be hearing nothing about her. Yo, that's crazy though. I don't know, man. It's something in the air, bro, making these fighters take steroids if she do come back negative. I'm at positive.
They just want to. They just want to guarantee a win.
That's whack. That means they trash. Come on,
Yeah,
but
I just got reminded of when that cheating fighter put cement in his glove, I think, or whatever it was.
yeah, you talk about I think his name was hold on, let me check, let me check. It was Plaster. I think his
Yeah,
name was
yeah.
Louis Castillo or something like that. I know his trainer was Panama Lewis, and he's the one that told him to put the plaster in his gloves and beat that boy up, man. That was sad, bro.
That's crazy.
Beat him up when he came back. He had like a couple more fights, and then he got killed in a car accident. That was it. It was over for his life. Not too long after having that fight. That's crazy.
Maybe he.
Ah, Luis Resto. There we go.
Well, my theory is he committed suicide from the depression of the backlash.
What? Bruh, he died in a car
What?
accident, bro. He could. That's not something he can help. He didn't commit
Yeah,
suicide.
that's what they say, but it could be something else.
No damn way. So it could be something else.
Just a theory, bro.
Bro, he was with his best friend, bro. Why would he want to kill his best friend?
What do you mean?
Uh, it says that he was in the car with his best friend.
And the best friend didn't die?
Collins was killed when in the car in which he and his best friend were driving.
So they both died?
Yeah, I guess so.
Damn.
Yeah, no, they. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure the other kid died too. So rest in peace to both of them, and fuck Luis Resto for doing what he did. Anyways, moving on to the next topic. Since we're on the topic of steroids, and one of the misfits people have popped for steroids, I'm gonna talk about my son Dean the Great getting kicked from Happy Punch, bro. So like you said, you saw a little bit, right? What exactly did you see or hear about it?
I just heard about something about Dean the Great.
Yeah,
But I didn't know what it was. Like, what did he do?
yo, you want to know what he did, bro? Yo, him.
He got caught.
Nah, look, him, Uzi, and Hasim Rockman was on they was on like a call. I believe Hasim Rockman was there. I'm not so sure if they was all like on a call at the same time that he asked Dean the Great. But I know that Fusi was on a call with them, and Fusi got his own boxing promotion now called G7 Promotions.
Oh, that's what that is?
Yeah, it's a boxing promotion, and so he created it essentially to just take down Happy Punch, which is also
So he
his
could move to his promotion? Bruh.
no, no, listen, bro. He's created G7 to destroy Happy Punch, which is a promotion that he helped create.
Yeah, I was like, what? Did he
It's,
help Keemstar do it?
exactly, bro. He still owns shares in it, according to Keemstar.
What the fuck?
Fusi is crazy, bro.
This is bad business mindset.
He was like, "Yo, I'ma steal all the Happy Punch fighters. I'm a destroy Happy Punch at everything I do." Like, bro, Fusi is crazy, man. Yo, that's crazy. So so I don't know if you know, but he's been doing like 24/7 live streams. So
Yeah.
he's been streaming a lot lately, everything in his life. And one of the things that he streamed was he was on a call with Dean the Great. He was like, "Yo, so when you come into G7 Promotions," and Dean the Great was like, "Oh, well, if it makes dollars, it makes sense." And Fusi, the next day, I think he said he's gonna sign Dean the Great on his live, and for everybody to come to the live so they could watch him sign him. And Dean the Great was not signing to no G7 promotions. He had no intention to sign to G7 promotion. It's just that Dean the Great and Fusi is tight, and Dean the Great was just, he was just playing with Fusi, like, not being serious about nothing. Keemstar saw that, and after Keemstar saw that, he was like, "Yo, like, what's going on?" He called Dean the Great like once. It's like, "Yo, what's happening?" And Dean the Great was like, "I'll talk to you when I come back off vacation." Keemstar was like, "All right, say less." It's over then. It's over. That's it. He's according to him and some other dude that work at Happy Punch. They was trying to get in contact with Dean the Great while he was on vacation. And Dean the Great was sitting here on a Twitter space with Keemstar. He's like, yo, like, come on, man. Like, what he said. He was like, I'm on vacation. I ain't picking up no phone call with you because all you're gonna do is do drama with Fusi and just talk to me about talking bad about Fusi. And Keemstar, Keemstar brought up a valid point. He was like, yo, you got time to talk to Fusi though. It was over. That was He was like, you got time to talk to Fusi though. Dean was tight, bro. I don't know. I would be tight too, though. Like, bro, I'm just talking to my mans, bro. I ain't trying to do nothing, no crazy, nothing like that. I ain't mean nothing serious. You feel me? I'm just chilling on the phone with my mans. Who, mind you, Fusi didn't tell Dean the Great that he was streaming, so Dean the Great was tight. Dean the Great snapped on him because of that, yo. Because Fusi
Because that's
just,
why he got caught.
yeah. Essentially, Fusi is the reason Dean the Great got dropped. That's crazy, and that's his mans. They supposed to be tight. So that's crazy,
Okay, so
bro.
how does he getting pop plays in this?
What happened?
how does he getting uh how does he getting pop play in this?
No, I didn't say he got popped. I'm just saying because we was talking about a Misfits fighter with virus.
Oh, so that's it. He just got caught
Yeah,
going to another promotion.
nah. Right now he's a free agent.
Oh,
Yeah, he's a free agent. So he might. He said he might fight on the KSI Tommy Fury card, but we don't know yet. Let's see what happens. I know
shouldn't
me.
Misfit sign him?
I don't know, man. I felt like that was gonna happen. I mean, he said himself that he does all the talking with Mams Taylor anyways. So I'm not too sure what's gonna happen for him. He's a free agent, so
I think he
let's see.
should
I
do
wish.
that Wallet Sharks rematch on the card.
Oh yeah, that's gonna happen. That was supposed to happen.
Yeah, that's supposed to
Uh,
happen the
yeah,
last card.
last time, but for whatever reason, I guess stuff couldn't happen, and so they needed to switch up. That whole card though was terrible. Like
Yeah, well,
in terms of getting it made, it was terrible. Like I forgot that Hasim Rockman was supposed to fight on that card, and that whole fight got scrapped. Oh no, no, that fight, that was the reason Chase Demore was fighting. Chase Demore fought in replacement for Hasim Rockman, and then the tag team, the Survivor tag team. I don't even know why the hell that came about. And the regular tag team that Dean the Great Wally Sharks was in. Um, Supposedly that's the reason that that thing got moved around was because they wanted to fight, and then the people that wanted to fight Dean the Great and Wily Sharks also wanted to fight. So they was like, "Yo, let's just do a tag team." Like that's stupid, bro. Come on, that's mad lazy booking right there, bro. But
maybe they
yeah,
wanted to save those fights for this card.
well, let's see if they can make it happen. So far, they doing a bad job with Salt Poppy and Slim. Salt Poppy supposedly fighting Blueface. First of all, I heard that Slim was supposed to be fighting Blueface.
Nah,
And
I heard
then all
Salt
of a
Poppy
sudden
was.
it switched to Salt Poppy, and now we got Salt Poppy fighting Blueface. I mean, I'm not
I
surprised.
don't know.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. It's
I mean,
just Blue.
Slim wants more money, so they're not gonna give him some. I guess.
No, I know. I'm just saying. I'm not surprised that Blueface is pulling up. It's about time. because I believe he was on the first Misfits card, and then he got pulled, right? Because he was on the first Misfits card and the Social Gloves too, Austin McBroom card.
Was
He
he?
Yeah, and he
No,
got
wasn't.
pulled. No, he wasn't. He
No,
was.
he was just on the social gloves.
He was on the Misfits one too, but he got pulled out because of the stuff that was going on with him and Krishan Rock. I forgot who he was supposed to fight in the beginning.
Oh,
I gotta go. I would have to go all the way back and look it up to like the original posters from
and then
when
he got
KSI
pulled
was
out
supposed to fight
from.
Alex Wasabi.
Then he got pulled out from Kingpin.
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh man, Blueface, yo, he can't catch a break, getting pulled out from everywhere.
His girl in legal troubles, bro.
Him and his girl was fake beefing, bro. I don't think that shit was real. Cause they made a show. Ain't no
Yeah,
way that shit was real, bro. But yeah,
you saw his sparring with Mayweather.
I don't follow Blueface, bro. I don't follow Blueface, bro. I don't know nothing about that man except for that he made that Crippin' song and the TV show cause of Krishan Rock. But yeah, speaking of influencer boxers, yo, what you think about Canelo saying he ready for an exhibition with Jake?
I mean, it's smart, easy money,
Word.
and doesn't go on the record.
My man Canelo was like,
I don't think
cause
Jake will take it though.
nah, he's gonna take it.
Nah,
Hell yeah, he's gonna take it because he knows that's the only time he'll ever be able to face Canelo.
no.
It
He
was
said he
funny.
wants to do it professionally in like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. It was funny because Charlemagne asked Canelo, he was like, "Why don't you want to fight Jake now? Like, is it because it disrespects what you're doing?" And he was like, "Yeah, because what he's doing and what Jake is doing is two total different things."
Yeah,
And
I feel it.
he was like, if I was to get a win or a loss over Jake Paul, that would be terrible for my legacy because of the fact that Jake Paul is like a YouTuber, and if they was to take a fight right now, that's like Canelo fighting a baby. Like, that's just craziness. So it was just funny to see that he was like, yeah, in the future, why not? Why not? It'll entertain the people. I'm like, oh, hold up. Oh man, Canelo ready to knock out Jake Paul. Let's go. But
It would be
yeah,
funny.
he basically remember how last episode you was saying that Canelo would fight Terrence Crawford at 158?
Yeah,
In that same interview, he's specifically said he's not going down. I told you that, bro.
yeah, I saw.
Yeah, I know you saw. I was
But
just
who
waiting to
knows?
now to tell you, bro. Ain't no way. His body can't handle it, bro. His body, he's getting older. Older you get, the more your body can't handle cutting weight all the damn time. Especially if their walk around weight is always like 20 pounds more than the weight they're supposed to be fighting at. That's crazy. It's a good fight though. But he
Yeah.
said he was
What
like,
you think of? What you think about Crawford versus Tank?
I was just about to say he's like Canelo. He was like, how Crawford is saying if Tank fights Crawford, it's gonna be a lose-lose situation because if Crawford beats Tank, oh well, Tank was too small. Or if Tank beats Crawford, it's like, how did you lose to the smaller guy or whatever? Like, there's no point in them fighting. And that's what Canelo said. He was like, really, there's no point in me fighting Crawford. You know,
Mm,
he's open to the fight if Crawford comes up, but he's not. There's no point in it for him because it's just a lose lose situation. And that's the same with Crawford Tank. Like he said, it's a lose lose situation. So like
that's
I
just. I feel like it's just haters, bro. Like
it's not that
saying
it's
all
haters,
those.
it's just that like forever the legacy, bro, is a lose lose. Because like they said, bro, it's just if they beat him, oh, it was an easy fight because they was too small. And if they lose, it's like, well, how did you lose to somebody like that, you know? So like if Tank was to come up to fight Crawford, or if they was to meet in the middle, obviously Crawford is gonna win. There's no doubt about Crawford beating Tank, bro. I don't see a universe where Tank wins against Bud Crawford.
It'd be a
I
good
think
fight though.
I think it's impossible. Yeah, it's gonna be a good fight for sure, especially because Tank, he's a good boxer too. So it'll be like a little chess match. But
And it'll be good for the resume.
no, it won't, bro. I just explained to you why it's
It
not good.
will, bro.
No,
Just the
it's
name
not.
alone, bro.
The name alone is gonna be the reason why people is always gonna have doubt. I'm telling you, bro. It's a lose lose situation for legacy purposes. That's why they have to do these fights. It would be different if Crawford was at the same weight as Tank the whole time, but nah, not right now, bro.
I think. Oh, you don't think Tank could come up to 147?
Even if he does, it ain't gonna be no point, bro. Bud is gonna beat him. Everybody gonna be looking at Bud like, why did you even take the fight? He's too small. You know you was gonna win. That was the easy fight.
So just because he's small, like that's just small has nothing to do with this.
I know small has nothing to do with it, but think about Tank has power, but we don't know if it's gonna carry all the way up to 147. And then on top of that, you fighting Bud Crawford, who could take a punch anyways. So it's just gonna look like he comes up and is automatically just mad weak compared to Crawford, and it's either gonna be a chess match or Bud is just gonna walk straight through Tank and just knock him out easy. There's weight classes for a reason, bro.
Exactly.
What you mean exactly?
Who say a small guy can't come up and beat a nigga's ass?
Bruh, I just explained to you why, bro. There's weight classes for a reason.
Just because people are gonna say, oh, because he's smaller, blah blah blah.
Bruh, the point is, nobody wants to have a legacy of doubt. If you in prize fighting, why would you want a legacy that has the possibility of people going, oh, well, this happened because of this, or this happened because of that, making excuses for it. Hey, you're the one putting all the hard work into it.
So, all right, let's say so if they were in the same weight class and they fought,
It
it
wouldn't
wouldn't be
be as
different.
bad. Yeah, it would be different. Because, like I said earlier, if Crawford was in Tank's weight class from the get go, or at least, let's say he started out in the weight class before and then moved up to fight Tank, to become two-time undisputed. Like, let's just say that's how it happened. And basically, in that case, they already to say it'll be more like a Ryan Garcia versus Tank Davis. where it'll just be a mega fight again. It won't be like no mega fight too late or a mega fight with stipulations, you know, like Mayweather Pacquiao. Everybody was saying that it happened like what they said. I believe they said 15 years too late. Then you got
Mm.
then you got damn, I can't think of the other fight. I just had it. I literally just had it. Okay, never mind then, but the point is it's gonna be looked at as like a cherry pick for Bud Crawford. And the way Bud Crawford is going, you really don't need nobody saying that you cherry picking, because that's definitely
Okay.
what he don't do.
Okay.
Yeah, bro.
You heard. You heard Buzz say he wants the winner of Canelo and Charlo.
Yeah, cause he wants to fight Charlo anyways. He gonna come up. He gonna go up again,
He
fight
wants to
Charlo.
become 3-time undisputed.
Yeah, and that's easy work for him, bro.
True.
That's easy work. Charlo is a easy target for Bud Crawford. Ain't no way Bud Crawford losing to no Charlo, brother. I'm dead serious, bro. And that's not gonna happen in no universe. Bud is just too versatile for Charlo. Charlo is nowhere near as versatile. I don't think he's skilled enough to be able to adapt to what Crawford would have to offer. I don't believe that Charlo wins, bro. I don't think that Charlo ever faced anybody that can switch stances up in front of him with no problem, be smooth with it. I don't think Charlo has ever fought someone that has the ring IQ that Crawford has, you know? And I don't think that Charlo, regardless of all the main events that he's been in, I don't think he'll be able to handle the pressure that will come with being in a mega fight, of this magnitude. You know, now that Canelo stepped in, he might be able to, but that'll be like his first time really being in a fight like that. And the stakes, I believe the stakes would be lower if you think about it in the Canelo fight than the Crawford fight, because Canelo is just coming up to be two-time undisputed if he beats Charlo. But somebody that's coming up to be three-time undisputed is crazy, bro. Like, yo, you just saw him beat your man's up, and now he's coming to beat you up next, bro. Like, that's crazy, yo. I think it's a little more personal with Bud Crawford, bro. Like Canelo, Crawford just been calling out Canelo. He ain't really been doing much talking about him. But with someone like Bud Crawford, bro, Charlo is just gonna be going crazy. And I know he's gonna be going crazy. Cause he's been going crazy lately on Charlo. So it's
Yeah,
going
I saw during the fight with Spence, he was talking to him. He was like, "Yo, you next."
yeah, but that's because Charlo Charlo he's been getting a little sour with Crawford ever since the fight was announced. That's Earl Spence is his guy, but according to Crawford, he's been like wilding, doing a little too much. So it's about to get crazy, bro. That fight right there, yo, like that's the only reason I want Charlo to win, bro. It's just now he won't become undisputed because if Charlo beats Canelo, he's gonna come out with like one less belt.
Yeah.
He gonna have all the other belts, and then
I
Crawford gotta fight someone else for
don't. I don't really want to see that
vacants.
fight though. This is easy work. for
It
bud.
is easy work, but I just want to see it, bro. Cause I don't really care for Charlo.
You just want to see your ass whooped.
Yeah, yeah, bro. No hate. I don't discriminate, but I don't really care for Charlo like that. But it's alright. They don't care for me either. So it is what it is.
Think if Canelo wins, he's gonna fight the other Charlo.
I don't know, cause in that same Breakfast Club interview, Canelo said himself that he doesn't know if he wants to fight the other Charlo after the fact. Like he might, but he doesn't know for sure. I know Eddie Reynoso wants to make it happen. For whatever
Yeah,
reason, Eddie Reynoso saw that the other Charlo ran away. He was like, "Yo, you running? We running up to you,
because
son."
that was a Charlo that he was supposed to fight.
That's what I'm saying. He's like, "You running? Well, we gonna catch up to you. We gonna put you in the corner you, and beat your ass." That shit gonna be
Yeah.
crazy. If he gets back to back wins of both Charlo brothers, that's disrespectful. That would be mad funny though.
What
I'm
would
not
that
gonna
mean
lie.
for their career?
That wouldn't mean nothing, bro. It would just be disrespectful to the Charlos. It'd be both their asses back to back, like no break. But
Nobody.
For the Charlos, they'll be alright. You know, ain't nothing wrong with losing to Canelo, and Charlo's already on top anyways, in both of them. You know, now if Charlo, for example, loses to Tim Sizzle after that, and it might be a little problem. He might be on the downfall. And then if he loses to Demetrius Andrade, oh, it's over. His career is done. Because I believe he should beat both of them.
Yeah, I don't see it happening though.
Yeah, me either. I don't think he gonna fight Tim Sizzle after this because he really want Crawford. He said on Instagram, he was like, after Canelo, I'm going after Crawford. Yeah, all right, you better beat Canelo. If you could beat Canelo, I believe he has a chance against Crawford. But I don't think he could beat Canelo.
No, not happening.
But Canelo is a way easier fight than Crawford. Because Canelo don't really adapt. Like he don't he's not as versatile as Crawford, bro. He's just gonna do the same thing he do where he tries to bully his way into your body by walking you down and shit. But I don't think he gonna beat Canelo regardless. I want to see Canelo win by a body shot, bro. That would be interesting
Why?
because it's just crazy. Like to see somebody that has a good chin go down to a body shot, you know. That would be crazy to see, man, for real. That'll be a Joe Rogan moment right there, yo. Speaking of Joe Rogan, talk about that UFC fight that happened last night. So, yeah, you said you ain't see that Cheeto Vera fight. You just saw that he won.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. It was a high fight though. Like for the most part, Cheeto was doing his thing. Like in the first round, I think his name is Munoz, Pedro Munoz. He was like putting in some work. First round, second round, he was doing his thing. But towards the middle of the second round is where he started to like Cheeto started to take over really and just get in his groove and be able to just make the fight his fight. And I was expecting Cheeto to win. I definitely was not expecting Munoz to win. So it turned out the way that I expected, you know. Cheeto won. I think he won by decision, unanimous. Cause you could tell he was winning that fight anyways. Towards the end of the second round, bro. There was no way he was losing that shit.
Uh huh.
It's funny because Cheeto came in looking mad crazy, bro. Like with all the hair he got, bro, I thought that was someone else. Cause I remember him from when he fought Sean O'Malley. So he had a whole different hairstyle, bro. He had a short cut with the blonde. Nah, son came in with the I'm not gonna cut my hair today. That's crazy, bro. I'm telling you, bro. You don't get a haircut, you become a better fighter automatically. That's like steroids right there. You gotta start testing fighters for their hair, man. But he did good. I enjoyed the fight. You know, it was a stand up fight the whole time. I believe I didn't really see nobody like get taken down like that. I think Cheeto got taken down in like the first round, but it wasn't really nothing crazy happening. Them American top team guys, man. I don't think I heard of any of them dudes winning, bro. Pedro Munoz just lost. I believe Cody Garbrandt lost in his last fight. Um, who else was part of top team that's still active right now? I don't know. I know Dillashaw technically he was a former American top team. Oh, what's his name? The white dude. What's the dude's name that fought Jorge Masvidal? Colby Covington. There we go. Colby Covington. He's in line to fight this guy, but that's weird because when was his last fight?
Who?
Colby Covington. Was his last fight not when he fought Jorge Masvidal?
Uh, uh, no. Didn't he fight last year?
I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, his last fight was against Masvidal,
No,
and that was last year though, because it's
that
still
was last year.
2025.
Oh, okay.
Last year, March 5th. That's crazy, bro. But yeah, so the Cheeto Vera fight, I expected him to win for sure, and I want to see him rematch Sean O'Malley, man. He deserves it. Because after that Sean O'Malley fight where he beat him, like he went down and Sean O'Malley went up in terms of stock. Cause Cheeto Vera, he's been in some good fights lately, but like bro, he fought Sean O'Malley, beat him. I guess Sean O'Malley wasn't like excuse me. I guess Sean O'Malley wasn't a top guy when beat him, technically. But Sean O'Malley's the champ now. There's history there because the only guy that Sean O'Malley lost to is Cheeto Marlon Vera. So they definitely need to run that back. And I feel like
Yeah.
as soon as that fight happens and Cheeto wins, yo,
What?
let's go. I think Cheeto beat Sean O'Malley again for the second
I
time.
think Sugar wins that.
No, that's crazy. And Cheeto just knows how to get into Sean O'Malley, bro. He got Sean O'Malley's number. He gonna break his legs again. Yo, he's gonna break his legs again. Nah, but shout out to Sean O'Malley, bro. Everybody was hating on him. Everybody. There was not one person I knew that said Sean O'Malley is a champion, is on championship level. Everybody I know, bro, was saying that Sean O'Malley is just not ready. He's not championship material. You know, he
Yeah.
and here he is now. He's championship material, looks like to me. He got a belt now. That's more than championship material.
So this post where it was like, he shaved his eyebrows for like $50, and now he's fucking world champion.
Yeah, I saw that. That just goes to show you how shit UFC pays, bro.
Yeah,
Cause UFC got people, got their fighters walking around mad crazy, acting like they not fighters outside, bro. Like, come on, man, just pay your peoples up, bro. But anyways, feel me? That was a good fight, Ian. I didn't see the Ian fight. I didn't even get to look up any highlights, so I'm not too sure how that fight went. I know I really did want to watch the fight because at the press conference they was going crazy at each other, and I ended up missing that. It is what it is, I guess. And of course the Jai Li Zhang fight.
yeah. It
I don't.
says here Sugar got paid 350K and an insensitive pay of 32K.
Yeah, that incentive pay, bro. That's that knockout bonus.
Yeah,
That's that knockout bonus.
yeah.
That's just crazy how it happened, bro.
It was
Like,
good timing.
not even that, bro. I understand because I watched Aljamain Sterling's post-fight interview, at least a little bit of it, and he was telling people he was like, he understands where the ref came from with the stoppage, so he's not mad at the ref because the ref never seen him in that position before, and he probably didn't know if he was all right because he's never seen Aljamain Sterling in that position before.
I
And
think the ref should have let it continue.
I think so too, but at the same time, you got to think about it like this: the way Aljamain was on his back and just taking hits, like he was in a position where he was just trying to he was just trying to keep O'Malley away from him and just like get a chance to think about his next move. And when he finally thought about his next move, he turned around and that like turned. I understand he wanted to get up. He probably had something cooking because he was eating those shots. I'm not gonna lie, he was not hurt. Not
Yeah,
one of them shots hurt him. But it's just the simple fact that when he got up, the way he got up, and the O'Malley is still hitting him, it just looks like, at least to the ref, it's
he
gonna
didn't
look
get
like
up though.
no, but he was trying to. That's why he turned
Yeah,
around.
uh he
He turned
flipped.
around.
He flipped, and Sean was still punching him from the sides,
That's what I'm saying. He turned around. He was about to get
and
up,
then that's when
and
the
then
ref stopped.
that's what I'm saying. He turned around. He was about to get up, but the ref stopped him, so he didn't get up. He just stood there. So like, I feel like if he would have got up, he probably um he probably would have did something to take the momentum away, and then probably go on to like win the fight or something. Because I don't think Sean O'Malley would have been able to go 5 rounds with Sterling and his wrestling and stuff like that. But yeah, to the ref, that looks crazy, bro. It looked like he was gonna get up and run or some shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie. So the ref, that was a good stoppage there. I'm not gonna lie either. Like I saw it and I didn't think nothing of it. I was just like, damn, that's crazy. Like my jaw dropped, bro. Like I wake up in the morning.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I wake up in the morning. I can't even open my eyes. I type in Sean O'Malley, Aljamain Sterling, and for some reason, my search was on shorts instead of all. So the shorts popped up, and it was just like Sean O'Malley knocks out Aljamain. I was like, yo, what? I still couldn't open my eyes because I literally just woke up. So it hurt to open my eyes. I'm like, all right, fuck it. Let me see. So I watched the fight and it opened my eyes, bro. I was like, damn, damn, what's going on here? Because I wasn't expecting O'Malley to win. I wanted him to win just because of the fact that nobody thought he was gonna win. But like in my head, I was like, yeah, I know Aljamain is gonna win regardless, though. because he's just too dominant. He's too smart and too dominant when it comes to his game plans. But it is what it is. And he said it himself. He was like Sean O'Malley didn't fall into the mind games. He stuck to the game plan and he was more disciplined. Whereas Aljamain Sterling, he decided to do something a little different. He wanted to get exciting for the crowd. That ended up not working out for him, but it's all right. I think Aljamain Sterling could come back. Definitely if they do an immediate rematch, I got Aljamain for the win, but definitely he could come back. So if Aljamain Sterling loses in the rematch, I feel like he still could come back. Like I feel like Aljamain it probably won't go nowhere for like a little
He
three more
also
three
said
more years.
about moving up possibly,
Yeah, I did
but
see that actually.
Volkanovski will be a problem for him.
Yeah, Volkanovski is a beast. You're right. If he moves, yeah, if he
Yeah.
moves up, it's over. That's gonna be some craziness happening over there.
Man. I did also
Aljamain.
hear that Sugar I think injured his ribs like 5 weeks before the fight, and he didn't do any wrestling at all.
Yeah, he was destined to lose that fight, bro.
And then somehow he did it. He made it out.
Yeah, like I said, Sean O'Malley, man, that's the guy right now, bro. That's just
To
crazy
six
that,
nine.
yeah, that's just crazy that he won the way he did, man. He did his thing. He went out there, did his thing, didn't let the bright lights get to him, and that's just crazy.
Yeah.
That's all I can
He,
say. Like that's just crazy, bro. Like you feel me? If Aljamain Sterling won, bro, we'd be here a little longer. But I'm still in shock. Like I'm still in shock, bro. Like
it was kind of weird seeing him with the belt, bro.
I
But
mean,
it's like I was like, he earned it. He deserves it.
yeah, he definitely did earn it, bro. He faced nothing but adversity his entire career, bro. So he definitely deserves it. No doubt about it. Hopefully Sean O'Malley can carry, that position for a little while at least. Have a good little title defense reign and not just immediately lose in a Aljamain Sterling rematch or a Cheeto Marlon Vera rematch. Because Sean O'Malley is gonna be the next big thing, bro. Watch.
I think he's at superstardom right now.
That's what I'm saying. He's gonna be the next big thing, man. He's gonna be the one to finally take the mantle that Conor McGregor left open for everybody. Nobody been able to do what Conor did in terms of bringing asses to seats. You know, his promo game was just too good. So I feel like Sean O'Malley could be the next big thing. But yeah, before we end the episode, I just gotta know what you think about Vasily Lomachenko versus Shakur Stevenson, bro.
I think Shakur wins that.
You think Shakur wins that? I think so too. I think Shakur wins that for sure.
Vasily will give him a fight, but I
Nah,
think
it's gonna be a chess match, bro. It's gonna be a 12-round chess match for them belts. Cause what is it? They only fighting for the WBC belt, right? Or is Devin Haney getting stripped of all his
uh
belts?
he, yeah, I don't know why I didn't hear about that.
I just know that's crazy, bro. They stripping all these fighters for just going up in weight to do one fight. Like,
Because they're
shit.
not doing their mandatories.
Yeah, you're right. I don't be fighting they mandatories. Gotta strip them shits off.
I don't think that should matter though. They're trying to make big fights happen, you know.
Yeah, you're right.
But at the end of the
It's just when
day,
they can't make a fight happen. Like sometimes negotiations and shit take too long. You just go ahead and fight the mandatory.
yeah,
But it is what it is, you know. Mandatories. I don't think I know of a lot of mandatories that be winning. I don't know what it is, man. I feel like when you a mandatory, that shit just comes out of nowhere. It come when the fighter ain't ready to be a champion yet. I think for sure Shakur Stevenson wins that. And if Shakur wins that, guess what happens now? He's in a better position to call
yeah.
for what he deserves in the Devin Haney negotiations instead of the 75-25 split, bro. That's crazy. Yo,
They
that's
give him
mad disrespectful to Shakur Stevenson, man. I don't care that Devin Haney took less money to fight Kambosos. Shakur Stevenson got more accolades, bro. That's it. My man Devin Haney about to go fight Reggie Prograis, and if he loses, that's gonna be crazy for him.
right.
Yeah, because if he loses, now all of a sudden Shakur got mad power. He could do a lot more than what he was able to do just a couple months ago. Now, if he wins against Lomachenko and Haney loses, because I know they're still gonna try to make the fight, but there's no way that Haney and Shakur doesn't fight within the next 2 years. Like there's no way it's not happening.
That fight is like inevitable.
Yeah, especially since they already have history fighting in the amateurs. Ain't no
Unless
way, bro.
Shakur fights Tank, and then the winner gets any.
Well, let's see what happens with Tank, bro. Tank got to make those fights happen. He knows he want. He knows he wants those fights anyways. Tank got to make them fights happen though. I don't think his team gonna let him fight, do all them fights. They let the Garcia fight happen because ain't
That's
no way Garcia was beating Tank Davis. That just wasn't gonna happen. But
even if there
Shakur,
was a rehydration clause.
bro, regardless of what happens, I think Tank beats Garcia 5 days out of the week, and Garcia beats him on the weekends. That's that's what I think.
Damn.
Tank beats Garcia on the work week, and Garcia beats him on the weekends. Cause it's just even without the mole or whatever they want to call it, the mole, the spy that was in Ryan's camp. I think that Tank would have adapted anyways. You know, it's not like Garcia was changing up his game plan a lot. Like, you know, tries to get you open for the body so he can hit you with the body shot. If not, he's gonna come with the left hook. Like, come on, man. What you think was gonna happen
With
with Garcia and Davis if there
they
was
have a
no
rematch.
rehydration clause?
Uh, um, damn, I don't know because we can't really tell if that rehydration clause had a big part in the fight or
Exactly.
not.
Exactly.
But, um, I think Tank still wins,
Yep,
but I think it
exactly.
would be. I think it would go all the way.
Nah, no way. It's impossible. I don't think that would have went all the way, bro. My man would have knocked him out same way. If not with the body shot, then a chin shot. That's it. It's over.
He didn't really knock him out. He just gave up.
I know, but like he took that same body shot earlier. So now imagine if they went just a little longer, it would have been over, bro. But that's Ryan Garcia, man. I don't know what he got going on. He probably thought he couldn't beat him. That's that Joe Goose and shit, bro.
What you
That
think
Oscar
about?
De La Hoya shit.
What you think about him versus Dylan in the exhibition?
Who?
Ryan versus Dylan Dennis in the exhibition fight.
Man, get out of here with that shit. Get out of here with that shit. Dylan Dennis, he's gonna lose, bro. Ryan Garcia is a boxer. He's been boxing since he was a kid. Ain't no way he's gonna lose to no Dylan Dennis, who's a jujitsu guy. Ain't
Who's
no
about
way.
to box?
Yeah, he's about to box. That's the whole point, bro. He's about to. Ryan Garcia has been
He's
doing this.
he's gonna have a boxing match.
Yeah, whatever. He gonna lose anyways. Logan Paul gonna beat him. I'll be surprised if Logan Paul loses. I don't care how whack.
Imagine.
Nah, I don't care how whack of a fighter Logan Paul is. There's no way you're losing to Dylan Dennis, bro. Logan Paul been training boxing on and off about the same time as Jake. So it's like if you lose to Dylan Dennis, who doesn't box at all, that's crazy. Dylan Dennis, the same guy who pulled out of the KSI fight because he didn't have a proper boxing coach. He couldn't find one. Like, bro, come on, man. Ain't no way you lose to that. And he's getting trained by Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor gonna bring in his peoples. You know how he do. He's gonna bring in his peoples. His peoples ain't gonna be good enough. Not for a dude that don't know no boxing at all. It is what it is, man. Dylan Dennis gonna get beat up. The only way I see him winning is if Logan Paul comes into the fight with like emotion. Because Logan Paul, he already can't fight, bro. Like he could fight for what it is, but he can't fight. Like what he did to Mayweather, trash. What he did to KSI,
Say he's
he
getting a lot better, so
yeah, I don't believe it. I believe it when I see it.
we'll see.
I believe it when I see it. So far, the only one that got better is Jake. KSI looked like KSI looked like he was regressing in his last fight against Joe Fournier. Logan Paul ain't fight at all since fighting Mayweather. You know, so out of those three, like Jake is the only one that's improving.
Yeah.
Improved his gas tank, improved his footwork. You know,
You don't
jogging
think
around the
KSI
ring
is
and shit.
improving?
Nope,
Damn.
bro. I told you when the Joe Fournier fight happened. I swear he's regressing. Like it looked like he was going back to his old self when he was fighting Joe Fournier, just throwing them wild punches. Like I don't care that you picked up that fucking karate shit, bro. You gonna go against a boxer, bro? That yo, like Tommy Fury is gonna knock him out, bro. It's that simple. That karate shit is easy against them boxers, bro. He gonna see you coming in. You gonna be jumping. You think you gonna do something because you got your hands low and shit. You gonna throw a feint or something. Tommy Fury gonna just let you run into a hit, and he's gonna feel that shit, bro. Logan Paul knocked down KSI. Ain't no way Tommy Fury is not knocking out KSI, bro. It's that
Just
simple.
knocked him down when they hit him in the back of the head.
No, he knocked him down with the uppercut, and then he grabbed him and he kept punching him. So he couldn't get that knockdown because you can't be grabbing people and punching them, bro. That's what it is. If Logan Paul, I told you when the fight happened. If Logan Paul never grabbed I think KSI would have lost that fight.
Yeah,
But things
those are two
happened the way
points
they happened.
deducted.
Yeah, things happened the way they happened. Logan Paul got a little overzealous when he needed to be, but he got overzealous when it the time didn't call for it, and he lost the fight because of that shit. But it is what it is, man. Like I can't wait for the card. I really, really want to see this press conference that's coming up.
Yeah, I think 24th.
I think so. I believe I heard a Tuesday, so I believe so.
Yep, 3 more days.
Yeah, that's it's gonna be funny as hell.
Imagine Dylan doesn't show up.
I hope not. Well, Logan Paul said that if Dylan doesn't show up to the press conference, then Hasim Rockman will show up for some reason. It is what it is, man. I don't even know how the hell that's gonna play out because like Hasim Rockman is gonna be talking mad trash. He's gonna be building up a fight that he potentially might not be in if Dylan Dennis shows up. Like, come on, bro. That's a stupid move to have Hasim pull up for a press conference. Like,
Imagine they both pull up
yeah, that would be funny. I
and
mean,
they're on the table.
technically, that's gonna happen since Hasim is supposed to be there, just in case. I guess.
Supposed to be there?
Yeah, he's just in case Dylan Dennis doesn't come in. Hasim Rockman would take over in the press conference, according to Logan.
Okay.
Yeah, and like I said, that's some dumb shit, bro. That's some dumb shit in my opinion. I just know that card is that so far. Logan Paul, KSI. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to watch it. I just want to see KSI lose, and I want to see Dylan Dennis lose because if Dylan Dennis wins, I'm gonna just be laughing the entire
You'll be
episode.
laughing. And they're gonna be chopped.
Yeah, no, then that whenever that happens, October 14th, whatever episode we on, I'm gonna just be laughing that whole episode, bro. Just be laughing.
the
I ain't gonna be like nothing, just laughing.
the Logan Paul special.
Word. The Logan Paul is trash special.
Yeah.
That ass. All right, so what do we got going on next week? Let me double check. We got Alexander Usyk versus Daniel Dubois. Who do you got?
I think Dubois got that, bro.
Think Dubois got that? Yeah. Jared Anderson is fighting too. F.A.
Oh
Ajagba,
yeah.
Jared Anderson, Nico Ali Walsh. So damn man, some and people is fighting in Puerto Rico. Juan Carlos Camacho Jr., Oscar Calazo.
Is this top rank?
Uh, so that Puerto Rico fight is in the zone, and Jared Anderson is on Top Rank because that's on ESPN.
Oh, because I know Nico is on top rank.
Yeah, that's in Top Rank. I might watch it. I mean, I'll probably watch both just because Dubois, Usyk, they're gonna be fighting overseas anyways, so that fight is probably gonna happen in like the middle of the day. So there's no way I can't watch it. and watch the Jared Anderson fight at the same time and pay attention to both of them. I'm not really excited about the card. I don't see any fights that like stand out to me in terms of the Usyk Dubois fight. Obviously, Jared Anderson, Nico Ali Walsh is fighting, so I'm gonna tune into that. You know,
Yeah.
see what's up with Nico Ali Walsh and how he's doing in his career. But yeah, that's it. So next week we got a nice little card happening, nice little two events happening. So that's one thing to look out for. Let's see how the news plays out next week too, man. See if anybody else gets caught for steroids.
In
We're
the
gonna
press
find out.
conference too, we'll talk about that.
What happened?
In the press conference too, we'll talk about that.
Yeah, for sure. All right, everybody. Appreciate everybody for pulling up. I hope y'all have a great day, a great evening, wherever you guys are watching. Don't let the bed bugs bite you. If you feel a bed bug crawling on you, smack that nigga, bro. Just get off of me. Word, and I'll see y'all on the next episode. Peace.
Peace.